medawase na mabo mabaso.
Okay.
Nsem-Pii TV mosomo ye mafamu de boa media space no ene nsemu a ebi no ante eche na mo de call YouTube.
Nsem-Pii TV nie
Endra your and ye who say krata yellow and then yellow, red, green be a free pium. Krata from Papa your friend Elvis a free anchor. Now you do music no not as a Papa your friend Elvis a free anchor chima. Say you are John Drama and Mahama. Aman to me. Now to me or the aman say Mahama Boni din say o me presidential envoy for interfaith and economical relations. Presidential envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations, Office of the President, Republic of Ghana. And she say, Papa, is a free anchor, ni Jumedia, Yura John Drama and Mama Diama. Na ni Jumedia will soon tina, Papa, a friend, is a free anchor, de letaba. Over letter, tintin, Papa, is a free anchor, Chilima. Ghana buying, Papa John Drama and Mama, see free nekui. Oye sofo na se o ewo man mu ha na se nyankopon yi bibi cheo efa asofo efa yi aban mpanyimfo ho ni petitro bi ewo man mu a emba TV so meka emma radio so meka bra wono every free anchor office ewo Jubilee House na be kan commission ne kire no na on vetting commission no approving ma ansan wetima ko TV so akoka ehun asew na asemwe na oman hene kwabena asante se masa Ghana yedi almost 68 years sebi nkra asem sa agra ne man ye fanto nchen in fact obo na adwe egiche yura mama pa say oba nyina we no de bare a enye yintin sema oman hene de tudwa
is suffering from an
which
or it's for just for the cameras.
Cure what?
But so what is the essence of there? What is the office going to cure?
Na sir, ebi no must start.
But I'm saying, is that the solution to how to harmonize? The creation Ejuma Bey. This is a spiritual conversation.
Yes.
So the creation of that office, no be when about directing, I say, or she will be in community panel and flow, no more office, and as Obeban office, no much. Which one is which?
In the usual letter now. Let her know the buy.
No, me pay with me bo, me train. They make no. And your office work na nyame adwuma. You are a spiritualist for Christ's sake.
Yes. Spiritualist in
Pentecost na you are a spiritualist. So what you say? Obi a we Christiani, we tradition, obi a we home, nipa bia we home.
Sure.
You firm it up with your belief.
Sure.
You are a Pentecost person.
Yes.
It won't home your man. And your office work go. That is why you catch on him say corner for who got to show me pray back so or say the mamu bodam me him point is me in show we are community and timu na say omo ye hon basa me. But if you don't understand spiritual matters, let's talk the physical matters. Allow the spiritual matters to be discussed. I'm saying that where is that connection? Is it going to cure that front now because as we speak now there were countless of men of God so who bia me don't to breme ko me nya adaje nko social media o to breme no bia e Canada. So the country itself no
but I will say Oman that has to be dealt with. Of course I've listened to Ebino Mufri say we have enough laws in our system already. Some run na under dampare Ghana Police Service AUSU ya Omudi invited some of these men of God. And those laws are there. I'll bet me a famra crime, so you arrest them and also heighten tensions in the system. This administration thinks, say, let's create an office. Which office will liaise between government and clergy?
Now religious ministry no more creating and attached to local government.
And we attach to local
government. But then the local government minister by no speaking to those religious matters about the
cathedral.
Clearly there's an office.
Yes.
You man a further attention.
Yes.
And I'm saying that further attention, is it going to cure? Because
problem
yes. I don't know how, we are all confused though. Because if you wake up every day and we have streams of men of God, you cannot say this is bad, this is good, this is blah blah. Hey, then that office there's no more capacity. Because even if they are good, they will be so good and be doing phone calls alone to that office. No, be saying no about them every day.
So I must say,
every day, Obi.
So what the prophecies never.
Obi. Now, how do you
for urgent review?
No, I'm saying that how do
and appropriate escalation.
I am saying that how do you review it?
Oh, how do you review it? Saying,
Obi. Now, what should within a split second? Unim nipa be 1,000. It's be prophesy about Ghana. How do you review it?
Say review no. Review no.
Come now, say shebi. Who shebi? And Pedro shebi. Dominic shebi. Yena be na table no so. Enti mpacho. Obi dey agent obi dey. Obi dey.
Mr. Dominic. Yewo asofo bi nso a omo the gift and the spirit of discernment.
Wadaruma. Let's don't joke with Nyame.
I'm not joking.
Let's allow.
You don't know say the spirit of
let us demonstrate seriousness. Thomas Baba train. Obi train.
Okay, Pentecost
discernment will be back train.
But the Pentecost example. And Pentecost say worship. Na o sorry say wo shen come. Asofo ne can discern.
Say free Nyame.
That be ombebo adom ego so am
okay. So you ever
go I'm trying to let you know say
so don't discernment they will be engaged for 24 hours
Oh, send there say
because prophecy is coming every second. I want to and they are not saying urgent review.
No, they are not saying say every prophecy. But
the point is how do you say wait prophecy in Ejum? How?
Almost say prophecies are a border. Let me read the letter for you again. Almost say, we kindly encourage you to inform all prophets, men and women of God under your oversight, that any prophecy or spiritual insight of a national nature, especially those with implications for high-profile political leaders,
all these prophecies about
governance and national security.
Why are we discussing them? If their thoughts and their prophecies and their discernments and wisdom and all those things were not about governance, national security, people in high authority, why are we discussing them? Why are we discussing them? If you're a normal commissioner, why are we discussing it? The relevance of the work they do has been accepted by the country through our presidency. And I'm asking that that's it. Because Nipana Obi, and even you know that even at the front of men of God,
a prophecy review committee will be set up.
Oh, Eradi Obi. Onyamia semina Obi person odi a restriction to a prophecy review committee.
But
hey, and you for prophet Echofu Ewu Nkanwe. Hey, Obi na dia na we.
But how would the review be done?
But that is why I'm saying that they should rather, if the men of God were not involved in this decision taking, because you cannot direct the committee please stop it.
But there should be some sense of responsibility.
We have been irresponsible up to this point because on mine said what's yakano and you might be at the Danakwema. I can't do how. I said, maybe you also don't understand. Say, Bibia the Danakwemu or my way, we wouldn't be ill. Now we'll be flourishing like flowers. No, be na Bibia and the Danakwem about mining, illegal mining, Bibia and the Danakwem. Ude woni fi ya o free suku bewura ECG call suku wa manone ebe lawyer ebe century. Do we lack the laws that govern good mining in this country? Do we lack it?
No.
So what is our problem then? The spiritual front, some we are regulated. Pentecostal, charismatic, the spiritual front, some we are regulated. And I'm here because Ekuobiano, whether
members of,
and I'm saying that whichever way, no, we have the regulated ones, noticed ones.
Catholic Ghana Pentecostal, exactly the charismatic ones.
Of course, these people, so
that is where I would agree with you. So maybe the special envoy should have consulted Uncle Phone. Consultation.
Well, Obi make say sustainable. We should not always knee-jerk reactions.
What is sustainable for me?
Yes.
What Dan Parry was doing. Because I know and he invited these prophets based on the laws I thought that was a sustainable approach. Government is who maybe wanted to avoid that whole drama. Sir, you invite a prophet way to the police.
Are you not seeing through? So we have to kill a certain mischief before we even start talking about this. Obi, if the country itself is not ready to purge itself of the pain, the bitterness, the evil setups, Obi from Ghana, we pay him back with evil. This country, physically, do you know people who are wailing and gnashing their teeth and crying? Do you know the pain and bitterness as a result of as a result of decisions that were taken by government after government, as a result of our dishonesty, our untruth, our lack of patriotism? Oh, I don't pretend. No, my uncle do see to be how? Oh, my uncle do see to be. We all you close your eye, ear, and look at our pretense. After the noise and the backlash, the sector minister bowed down, say, "Wait, the Democrat couldn't stand it. I found an issue to me see for moon. Never in this history. And I suggest to the president, say, 12 decisions at this very moment to save the country a lot. In fact, I suggest that reshuffling of his ministers because Bebrasha here misbehave. Should be the order of the you know, please. So are you not able to pinpoint, if you get the privilege before the president, that these personalities should not be there? Mama, a typical example. If you have a minister, now could I do you have a minister. You have one woman who works with the vice president office. When she was asked the question about what is happening and whether the vice president, her excellency, had heard what was, what did you say? Adum FM.
Yeah, Adum FM.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm a
yes, that is how we are living in this country. Who could blame me? Introspection at this point is key. Yeah. Genuineness of that introspection to move forward. In truthfulness, it's very important. Now, your boss Abdullah Audu. Did not be Ghana situation. Says Obi, Dominic, Ampedu, Tum, Mutua Circle. Ye de Abdullah Kai. Namu de adia kata mani say minja me ho na me beto mu bia so a. Ofi se me beja mo. Dia na o ka se kire. E kire ye lack of trust. So we are pretending that there's something happening. Nothing is happening. We are the creation of all the things that are happening. Evil people. Very demonic country mindset. So the growth of the Ghanaian, never. The growth of the Ghanaian, it's your mind and kasano. And sana who we ask for to Manamono.
Yes.
On mind Nankasa is pregnant with a lot of evil, ill intent. We have provoked this country negatively. And don't point your hands only at politicians. Don't point your hands. The Oti Jom, the Oti Customs, the Odija, the Oka Taxi, they also supply a fuel, Nene fuel crack or shifoma. Onipan kwa, ya the assistant fuel, I yes, 1 gallon, edeko. On my way near Timo. Tanka enyan kwansia and you allow say say o man yes so nyoma so sa na abe a normal thing na abe a formality na abe status quo tanka hwia se o motorway Coca-Cola for danishing hope star beer for there na mrantie ni nketesia nyakokudo e kofa crate of beer or Guinness e dey show mo dem. Do you understand what you're doing? What picture does it show you about the country we are in? It will be how I say say and you been a creative how am I you? It mean who didn't any pretending. How I say go to our hospitals, the premier hospitals today in Ghana, and you feel the challenges there. That is where you can start talking. So yes, surgery now 37 na kolebu bam, no light. Now your audition that one. Near the torch, and I say kofa phone now you will see the country we are in. When people start talking about any DNA, please. No, more dear propaganda. We talk loud, we lament big, but we don't find solutions to the challenges of this country. Again, Ghana, you find your politics. We don't want to go into any history or memories. Where we have gotten to, we cannot allow the 16 children and that of Team 8 sad news plus other relevant Ghanaians, especially in the month of August. We cannot tackle this advocacy without leaving them a certain animonyam. Say, ya kaya ya. Nemom, the side where the brain say, and the school bus in Yano. Yeah, they share to who are school by a certain standard. Yeah, man, in Franco Daninko. In sorry, I'm conference and what Moses said, Nipagum Cho, Chache, the Debbie, Yanchimani Yabim, and Obia Opaso, yes, and he said, Bibia, she said to a come. Yakwaso, abandon the responsibility. Station masters, Sebi, they be a GP from Nomoko, the tie, the side mirror. Bibia, we have these physical things on Yamama wisdom. Ubo to the elusin, Osime yes smart akwaba, no nyame dimbe kwaba. Sara nyame di nipa kwaba. Wisdom. Na ya nyai unnecessary partisanship. Yakeke enim chenya osumpa. This funeral, the only thing that unites us, pretentious unity, hypocritical unity, aye funeral, sad situations. Obia ko wu no obia prepare in match share designer shirt. No obia the perfume gu no obia ho no obia change latest shoe. Ni abeki kan ni mute say mu ati you need the bear for 3 days. We go back to the same old thing. Yeah, can gidi make kan dey e twa me nsum ne say nipa do nsia o se de nsu na o ma firi mu mofra no any nipa nwotwe ne all other people especially the month of August. Ghana is not going to take care of them. Obi akokasa big time for that. Obi efie ba ko papa ne ena se o man nan afiri mu a yeru o mane buama you need mami wiase nyina
no
enti wo fi say asem kitwa na ye mudi no media go nana wo fi say asem kitwa na asi wo fi say de ekoso no eye fe eti se so adentia this beautiful country that we have yama said you may be passing a titi and them deeply, sharply. Sadiano, Sabro Samno, your friend NDC MPP. Every decision that we are taking in this country is tainted with politics, not with the national character. Why? It is for once. Can't we rally behind the flag for a certain victory? Under John Mahama, under Nanadu, under whoever. Can't we rally behind the flag and celebrate it?
But I think, sir, Omanebu Amani in Yanumu way, it is our unit neighbor. Now I hear people say, sir, the biggest tribute for them will be to deal with Galamsey once and for all. And we are hoping, sir, Omanpenyi will ride on this sense of unity of purpose around Galamsey, you know, to really deal with this thing once and for all of us. But no who adwuma no mu kodi and na to enchem kesi esi enti let's see what would come out of this. Now eno na bema ye hu say indeed said ye wo ka no enye ye nim ne emu ade ama nyamesompa. Now we want to go ahead and deal we may in that big opportunity. Now the whole country is united, one purpose. Let's deal with this cancer.
But unity is not in just what you have seen. No.
Nah,
unity. Say many obi yes, unity. And obi fapem unity but what unity I say? En kaboma e free akomam ene okrem aye genuine and pure. Unity is because you have all gathered at the forecourt. We have all gathered at the forecourt. The country is now united. Is that how what do you mean? Now they kind here, you are Baumian, near John Mama Mukuchan for Indiana. They decline say all presidents party paying for Moshia say omo person mutuam for Indiana. Debbie. The optics in there. This country should move beyond that. Me say if they want a proper test in honor of the dead, we have suggested here Thursday a quarter by election.
Omoma MPP for nyi omuni.
Onimnyam for e say radiato sa friend a yesie na nrada mutala Mohammed because omo party for nan twice way.
And as a meaning to you.
Day number 1, bold step that we are ready. Onward Christian soldiers marching us to victory, not war.
In the NDC former out,
clearly.
Now MPP forms.
Forget it, because even with that, prior to this unfortunate incident, you heard the rantings of various political parties and their supporters. Why are we pretending like that? If we want to be genuine in approaching matters of development and welfare in this country, why are we pretending? No maya fa dom de catch we ni Benghazi. Yanko Claire your friend was saying Kaneshi footbridge Yanko Claire ni ba na frio patchman Kaneshi enrada na mami Madina enrada and see the reality of how we think as a people. Kaneshi enrada Madina enrada
footbridge ne so
go here it defines this country for you. Asem si amekai ye ramu akwata ne sia ma transport ye di omo atama ma me no obi aka bi enti mo ntimi hunu se mo be fly over mo ntimi hunu se mo be fuji kasi bon
and where you here for
we footbridge na ekwam
footbridge
enti dey no me ho no
Kaneshi ni ana
dey no me ho we
omo ton ni oma Kaneshi o ese we di akoso ache o
oh enko aban bi abaso pamomo let's get it real now. The reality has now caught up with us. It is either we accept say we are still dreaming, or we now see say reality has caught up with us. Let us find a solution to this reality and stop deceiving ourselves. Because ye nunu ye ho an ye guso ayesiri o. Nti ye mfi nyina ye ya. Ye ka say training bi ye de boa.
Famadina de ene to so.
You be amazed.
E ho de enso na manfo ye ho demonstration.
You be amazed. Tie ye shit tie nyina.
Where still Kaneshi?
Madina now kono. Say Madina kwa dey fetch Kaneshi.
No, this Kaneshi. Yeah, this Kaneshi. Madina dey na efe. E na efo from. Oh.
It tells you the country we find ourselves in, Obi. So sad. You cannot put the blame say ni Debbie Adameka. Yeah, you criticize here. The problems of this country is not the John Mahama His Excellency's creation. Don't be deceived. And also a solution to problems. We have all contributed as a people. The reason why we will mention a political party's name and people in power's name is that they have the opportunity now to change the status quo, to deal with it. That's the only reason that we ever call out their names.
Half a Madina,
yeah.
And only you see, when I'm
assembly for now, of course. What kind of assembly system are we running?
Now you say footbridge in the world we are police wants to down on motion man go for chem. Charlie, this country is completely messed up. Completely. Aha, inti man the Madina one in here relatively new. We quite above no. But I don't know. A quite a bridge.
There be a yaji mama na you because lunchtime. Lunchtime, you cannot,
Oh.